Hello everyone, I am Shubhangi Verulkar. Welcome to our channel Learning with Joy. Today's video is on Introduction to Genomio. We are going to see in today's session how to create, login or register for Genomio, then change password once you register for your course within your site, and then attendance, how to take attendance in Genomio. We are going to cover all those topics. So for this, just go to your Chrome. In Chrome, write Genomio, www.genomio.com. Here on genomio.com you are getting options, that is create your site. You have to type your URL here. Once you type your URL here, it must be between the 2 to 32 lowercase letter or numbers. No space, no symbol is you can add here. Then you have to give your email ID here, and after email ID you have to choose a language. We are going to choose a language English only. Then you have to click on I have read and agree with the conditions. Terms and condition are specified here. You can read this terms and condition and then click on it. To discover this Genomio, you are having these options. Terms and services are mentioned here. So you can type your name, whatever site name you want to give, you can give. I have given site name Digitech to here, so I will use that site name only. You have to just write, and if you want to create a new account, just write whatever site name you want to give. Suppose I want to give Shubhangi V. This site name I have given Shubhangi V. We need to give a email ID. I am using this email ID shubhangi.vakale@gmail.com. Then choose English language. Click on I have read the agreement. Then create site. So your site has been created. So within a few minutes you will receive the email with your login details, and if you do not receive, please check in a spam. This you will receive, so go and check your email. So now I have signed with some another mail. We need to check mail which you have registered. That mail only you have to check. So this is my mail, shubhangi.vakale. So in this mail we will get so just check updates. This is my previous mail. We need to wait for some time. It will come. Meanwhile, we will check remaining feature of what are present here in Genomio site. So as I have already registered with another site also, we will check that features. So my site name is Digitech Genomio. So how you have to type? You have to type whatever site created, www.genomio.com. Click on it. So once you click here, you have to click on sign in. you are getting option here, that is digitalgenumeo.com. Standard user is admin. Type your password and login. Again, as I am admin, I am having this platform to log in with a course. If you are the new user using this site first time, so we are having a facility to register with a course by using this option. You can create your account, you can log in through here also. So we will just log in within site. Second, we need to check that our site is with capital or small only, so no issue. So we have login within our course. Now we will check once within our mailbox. See, we got mail from Genomeo support. So here you can see that we have created a site, that is shubhangiv.genomeo.com, and password, initial password is given by them only. Password is given admin, and username is admin, and password is this. Okay, so we will check login with this also once, so that point will get more clear to you. So open in new tab, and I will copy this password. So as this is a new site, nothing is there, you can see that. Now we want to do, this is our new site, shubhangiv.genomeo.com. Sign in. We know that by default we got we can say the authority, that is admin. Then we have to type password. First password is given by Genomeo support only, so give it. So now we are inside admin user, and we are at site shubhangiv.genomeo.com. okay, we are at now, as we have created this site new, so nothing is present here in this site. So what is our first task? Our first task is that whatever the default password we got, we should change that password. As you know that there are the lot of chances of hacking and all, so we should not follow with the default password, as the suggestion is given to us for this from ATM, for using ATM from banks and all also. So we should follow the instructions. So when we create any login our account, our first task is that to change our password. So what we are going to do, we will go in here, you can see that admin user. At admin user you are having the option profile, so go to your profile. In profile we are having here admin user. So now what we want to do, we want to change our password. So for that what we need to do, we need to edit our profile. So what we will do, we will keep name as it is admin. Then we have to change password here. So whatever password you want, you can keep. Then what name you want to give, Shubhangi. Surname Berulkar. Email address is same. Remaining thing I want to keep same only. If you want to write description about yourself, you have to mention description here, whatever things you want, and update your profile. So what we did, we have changed our password here. Okay, so now we are ready with our new password. You can see Now what we want to do next we have to create course here. So to create a course, what we need to do first, site administration, manage our course, add category, course setting, course request, upload course. We are having a lot of options here. So we will click manage course and category. So now what we want to do, we want to check out our new category, course category. So category we will give this only, category name. Suppose you are having a different branches and all, so you can write out as per your branch. Suppose I am writing information technology. IT. This course is for information technology branch. Create category. So category is created, information technology. So under this information technology, what we want to do, we want to create a new course. So what name we want to give for this course? Under information technology, suppose I want to create course for Internet of Things. Internet of Things. Course short name is IoT. Under miscellaneous information technology, we want to do course visibility. We want to show what duration you want to set for this course, like 12 June, timing 11 to course end date. It depend upon you how much you want to set, like 12. Depend for how much month you want to set, June, July, August. So 3-month course if you want to start, you can start. Here you have to choose 3-month course. Okay. Course ID ITC 501. Course description you can write here. If you want, you can upload syllabus of your course here. If you want to upload file, just go here, upload file, choose file. You can choose whatever content you want. So I have loaded here syllabus. PDF format type cannot be accepted. Okay. So if you see back, the format must be given. We can upload the accepted files are GIF, JPG and PNG. So suppose you are having any JPG image related with your subject, PNG, that you can upload. So I will upload one image from here, like ICT I am having, so that I will upload. So it will get accepted. Earlier when we have chosen a PDF option, it was not accepted, but right now it is accepted as a format is given which way should choose. Save and display. So you can see that earlier there was nothing in our course. Now we are having course with us, that is we are having a course. Now welcome to Boost theme. If your site has been upgraded from the earlier version, you might have think bit different here. So if you want to update, then we can update. So we will do it later on. Okay, so now you can see that we have created a subject, that is Internet of Thing. Under Internet of Thing, what you are seeing the topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, all those points are present here. Okay, so now as subject is created, definitely what we require to do, we need to add a student within our course. So to add a students, we need to do attendance management for a system. So first, to enroll a student, we will enroll student here. So it's through site administration, we will add user, add new user, we will give a name, Neva, we have to give a username Neva. We have to use, if we want to use an email based self registration, we can use generate pass. You are having option to use set a generate password for this, so you can generate password. So automatically password will get notified to on the ID of Neva. So first name Neva, then surname Patil, email address we will put we will just check once previously used mail ID, will it take or not, we will check it. AI, as I have used this mail ID for another in another site, let us check this. So you have to give email ID CT Thane, country you have to choose. So we will choose India, time zone English, description if you want you can write, nothing is compulsory here. Additional thing if you want to add, otherwise click on create user. So this, as I told that this email ID I have used for another site of Genomio, but it's registered with Genomio, so we cannot use this mail ID. So we will use this another mail ID, grishma.verulkar @ mangesh.verulkar17 @gmail.com. We have to use unused email, you cannot register with the same email ID. Create. So as this email ID was not registered, so it's get created. So Neva Patil is registered here. Okay, now to log in with a course, what we need to do, Neva Patil need to go in his mail, in this mail ID she must received one mail ID to activate her mail. So once she will go and activate with this mail, she will get enrolled here for this subject. So we have added Neva Patil here for this course. Okay, so now To add attendance, what we need to go to your site administration first. In site administration, you just check out manage activity. In manage activity, type activities. So once you click on manage activities, see, when we have written manage activity, it was not match, so write manage activities. Once you click on this, okay, here you should see that the attendance option. Now you can see that attendance option is deactivated here. If this eye is open, it means that it is activated. Okay, so click on this icon. Now you can see that this eye is blue, it means that activity is open. Another option you are having here, big blue button. This option we are using for conducting class and all, so this we will see later. Attendance is option which we want to implement, so keep this blue button on so that you can say that it's working. You can see this feature activated. Okay, so now go to your site home. Now you want to do edit in your course. So for doing this changes in a course, you have to click on this gear icon and click on editing on. So once you click on editing on, you can see, you go your course, so you come to know. Once this click on editing is on, setting is on, then only this edit option you are getting here in a course. So now here in topic 1, we want to add activity. So which activity we want to add? First, that is attendance only. So go, you are getting here option attendance. So click on attendance, go here for activity. So you can see that attendance came. So attendance for unit 1 of IoT, unit 1 of IoT session, IoT. Okay, so this is attendance. I want to display the message. Remaining, we don't want to give anything in grading and all, so nothing. We want to just save and return to your course. So you can see that attendance option came here in a course. So you can click on your attendance. So when you click on attendance, you have to just click on add-on session. Now what we want to add a session, for which session I want to mark attendance? 11 June. So 12 June. So timing for this session we want to mark attendance for lecture 1. Create event. If you want to create a multiple session like this, same lecture if you are taking 11 June, after 11 June next to repeat, if you want to take a session Monday and Wednesday, so just click on it and add activity. Okay, so you can see that this session date is prior to course start 12 June. Okay, this is a wrong date because our course is starting on 12 June. So we will set another date 12 June, or we will set a date 13 June 12 am and then create. So you cannot do anything wrong. Whenever you are doing anything wrong, it will get informed to you. Okay, so select as calendar and everything is related with your course, so end time must be greater than start time. So we have started from this, and okay, so you should see we have started on 12, it should end on okay. Select the days that will fall within the session dates. So as we have set it a date, so 2 only. Well, okay, now you can see that your attendance has been created. So if you if you want to mark attendance, you have to just click on this PLP, then you will get attendance. We can save attendance. Okay, so here we have checked that how to log in with your course, then how to change your password, then we have seen that how to create attendance for how to create a course and how to create a attendance for our session. So thank you for attending a session. Hope all of you enjoyed and learned something from this video. So if you like this video, subscribe my channel. If you like this video, subscribe my channel. I will meet you in a next video. Thank you for watching.